Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Friday's R4U on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Bear Reviews. And I'm sitting out here and the sun's about to overtake me here. You can see the sun. I got my little umbrella stand here shading me a little bit. But anyway, what I've got for you today is something I picked up down there at the World Market. No, I didn't. I picked this up at a liquor store. It's a brew. From a brewing company. I don't think I've ever heard of this brewing company. It's called Magic Hat Brewing Company out of Rochester, New York, I believe. And what I've got today is a number 9 from the Magic Hat Brewing Company. That's all it says. Number 9, not quite pale ale, is what it says on there. Not quite pale ale. Then on the side it says pale ale with natural flavors. So anyway, that's all the information it gives me. Got the government warning on it, and that's it. 5.1% alcohol by volume. Number 9, not quite pale ale, and that's what we're going to have today on a Friday's R4U. Let's pop this bad boy open and see what we got here. Well, that was actually a screw top. Huh. We brew what's true is what it says on there. It's got a pretty cool bottle cap on it. That kind of a swirly. Anyway, I'm going to add that to my bottle cap collection. See if I can get it down in there. Yep, right there on top. Magic Hat Brewing Company. I'm about to run out of space. I've got a bunch more bottle caps. All these are from beers that I have reviewed. And that's just part of them, man. I've got a bunch more. I could probably fill up like 4 of these canisters with all my beer bottle caps. Anyway, you ought to see my damn bottle collection. And if those of y'all have seen my beer wall, that's just a fraction. That's just a fraction of them. Anyway, we're gonna try this number 9, not quite pale ale from the Magic Hat Brewing Company out of Rochester, New York. Man, that is a pretty brew, man. Nice little, the bubbles are not hardly as fine. We'll give it a swish, get the rest of it off in there. But man, it's a beautiful bright beer. Dadgum. Alright, so got it all off in there. Maybe a little bit of haze. I poured a little bit of haze off in there when I swished the bottle. It got a little bit of haze. I don't know if y'all can see that cloud right in the middle of it there. When I swished the bottle, it was nice and bright before I swished the bottle. It's got a nice little cloud floating there in the middle of it. The note of caramel hits me right off the bat. Malty caramel. Number 9. And that sun may provide too much glare for you to actually read the darn thing, dadgummit. Number 9 from the Magic Hat Brewing Company. Alright, so pretty golden brew. And it's nice and hazy now thanks to that little bottle swish I gave it. Let's get a taste of the head before it goes away. Wow. Alright, dadgummit. That has a, alright, so when I first took a sip of the head, it's got a crackery type flavor with some sweetness to it, which is unusual. The head itself has a sweetness to it that it's not like, well, I don't know how to describe it exactly. It's got a sweetness. It's not really a sugary, syrupy type sweetness, but a crackery sugar. That's not right. It's a sweetness that, I don't know. The head's good. Let me put it that way. I'm just dumb old redneck, y'all. I ain't all descriptive in the words and stuff. I kind of do the best I can. But I don't know if y'all can I wish y'all could see that dadgum cloud right in the middle of that thing. Maybe you can see it there. See how that cloud just kind of hovering right there in the center of the beer? After I made that swish and poured that in there, that's what I got. I think that looks cool, man. Alright, so this number 9, not quite pale ale, is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way. Cheers, brothers and sisters. Man, okay, so that crackery sweetness translates down into the body when I'm getting. It's something different. Alright, I've never had anything quite like that. To describe the sweetness, because it's not like a sugary, you know, a cookie, cake sweetness, candy sweetness, sugary. It's not like that. If you could describe maybe, I don't know, y'all, like I said, I'm a redneck. I was born here in the South, man. I was born in the home of the king of rock and roll, which to me in my book is still Elvis Presley. He's the king. He was born in Memphis. I was born in Memphis. Well, actually, he was born in Missouri, I think. Anyway, right across the border from Memphis. Whatever. Anyway, Graceland's in Memphis. I was born in Memphis, home of the king. That's But born here in the South, y'all, and here in the South, my great grandmother used to make something called corn light bread. And it's kind of like cornbread, but it's more like a corn cake because it's moist. Where cornbread's dry, this one is moist and a little bit sticky. And instead of making it in a skillet, she would make it in a little bitty pan, about that big. And the loaf would come out about that high, about that wide, and she'd cut little bitty strips. It'd be about that size right there. Be about that size. The corn light bread. Man, just freaking delicious. And nobody can make it. I can't get it anymore because that was my great grandmother's recipe and it's gone. But that is the kind of sweetness that I'm getting out of this beer. It's not a cakey, a cookie, a real overly sweet, but it's more like a corn light bread. And when I say that, I'm not getting really a corn flavor, but I'm getting that sweetness that I associate with that corn light bread that my great grandmother used to make. And it's good. It's very good. I'm gonna score this one an A, y'all, because it's got the crackery corn light bread sweetness that some of y'all may not be able to associate with. That's the only way I know how to describe it, y'all. I don't know whether any other way to describe it. It's just very good. It's very good. If you get a chance to try this number 9, not quite pale ale, from the Magic Hat Brewing Company out of Rochester, New York, give this stuff a shot. I was able to pick it up in a single down there at a liquor store, and I probably wouldn't have bought it. You know, if I'd had to get it at a 6-pack, I probably wouldn't have bought it, but this is a good brew. I'm going to score it an A. Alright, y'all, that's been a Friday's R4U this week. I got something out of Louisville, Kentucky I'm going to do tomorrow. It's a little bit higher in alcohol content, and it's not necessarily a beer, I don't think. Anyway, we're going to try it tomorrow, so y'all stay tuned. Take care. Cheers.